Now, I wish I could say that my real estate investing career just immediately took off like a rocket after that real estate investment seminar. It didn't. Remember, I had no money, no credit, no assets. I wanted to buy houses, but the problem was I couldn't get any financing. The banks wouldn't loan the money to a fellow from Russia who just came to the country, was bad English, who had only his first job a few months ago, had no credit history and no cash or strong financials. And if you've been frustrated, by the way, by not being able to get the money and do the deals, then you certainly know how I felt, because for a while it almost felt like I was banging my head against the wall. And that forced me to look into alternative sources of cash. I had no choice but to create and implement a system for raising money from private individuals so that I could avoid the banks, avoid the credit applications, and all this other red tape stuff that I had to deal with. But I got to admit, for me, it was extremely hard. I had the biggest challenge that you can ever imagine in getting strangers to loan me money. And it's going to be so much easier for you, frankly, because I didn't have the true real estate experience back then. I didn't do any deals at that time. I was new to the country. I spoke with this huge accent. And obviously, I worked in reducing my accent over the years. And I was asking people to loan me large sums of money. And a lot of these people that I approached about borrowing money from them must have thought I was a Russian spy or something like that. And other people I talked to probably thought that if they loaned me their money, they'd never see me again. I'd be gone. I'd be on the next plane to Leningrad or Moscow with their cash. Now, imagine how much easier it's going to be for you. Now, most of you on this call, you lived in America your entire lives, or at least most of your life. English is probably your first language, or at least you speak fluent English. You're established in your community, and I haven't been established at all. I have been unknown. I was a complete nobody, a man with no connections. And still, in a short period of time, I was able to find people with millions and millions of money to loan. And in fact, early on, I didn't even have enough deals for them to fund. They had a lot more money than I, as a beginning investor, could possibly use. Now, would you like to be in a position like that? Of course you would. Now, write this down. Write this down. Line up more private money than I have deals to buy. Line up more private money than I have deals to buy. You know why? Because if you have the money but don't have the deals at any given time, guess what? Somebody else does have the deals, and they don't have the money to buy. I'll connect the dots for you to a specific case study later on in the presentation, but for now, just write this down. I need more money than I have deals to buy.